As a real estate investor, you've heard me say all the time that you need to actually run this and treat this like a business. If you are looking for passive income, you need to treat it like a business that is actually generating you income. It's not just a side thing that happens to show up with a check every single month in your bank account. This is something you need to treat very seriously. And so I mentor people all the time and tell people all the time that there are several things that they need to do every single year to make sure that they've got a clear direction for where they're going, a clear direction with what they're doing, and how they can continue to grow going into the future. So today I want to break down for you the top 3 things that every real estate investor should be doing every single year to continue their investing journey and grow their wealth. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, real estate investor and entrepreneur with over 10 years experience building and growing a real estate team and investing in real estate. Before we get into today's video, please take a moment, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. I'm here to help you break out of the 9-to-5, gain financial freedom, and grow wealth through real estate. Talking with real estate investors all the time, I see all of the mistakes they've made along the way. I have investors come to me all the time to sell their properties and they've got tenants in there that aren't paying anywhere near market rents. I see the mistakes they make on contracts. I see the mistakes they make in their portfolios. And today I want to share with you the 3 things you can do every single year to make sure you don't make those mistakes so you can continue to grow. Let's dive in. First thing you need to do every single year as a real estate investor is raise your rents on your tenants. I tell people this all the time, and I see all the time that they don't follow my advice because they have sweet little Miss Susie in there that's been a great tenant and always paid on time and everything's been really great. And guess what happens? 10 years down the road, they never raised the rent and they come to me to sell that property and they realize they're not paying anywhere near market rents and they're stuck into another year contract because they keep extending it with Miss Susie. So what you need to do is get over that. You must increase your rents 3% every single year just to keep up with inflation. Now, there may be a year that the economy stays flat, and maybe that is the one year that you give your tenant a break. But if inflation goes up, that means rents are going up without you, and you must increase those rents every single year. Do not be afraid of losing a tenant. It is just not that hard to find tenants for properties these days with the shortage of inventory, the shortage of housing that we have going. So put a rent increase every single year into your contract. Let your tenant know it's going to go up on average 3% per year. Set that expectation up front so that they're not caught off guard by it. And guess what? They may live there for a few years and then move out. But imagine if you let that go on by 10 years and now all of a sudden you are $1,500 a month behind on rent for the current market. Imagine how many thousands, tens of thousands of dollars you've left on the table by not increasing because you were scared to have a vacancy for 30 days while you found a new tenant. So be diligent to raise those rents every single year. That's how you're going to grow that passive income because guess what? If you're keeping it the same every single year and inflation grows, that money's not worth the same to you either. So do yourself a favor, do your portfolio a favor, raise the rents every single year. Tip number 2, you need to be evaluating your portfolio every single year. Don't just sit there happy with what you have. You need to take a look at what assets are performing, what assets are underperforming, which property has a ton of maintenance coming up and you know it, and it's gonna cost you $10,000 or more to do it. You should probably look at moving that property, selling it, finding something different. If you're finding that a property is constantly taking repairs and needing more and more money and eating up into your profits, you need to evaluate. Maybe it's time to sell that. You also need to be evaluating how much equity do I have in each of these homes because you can be using the equity there as leverage to go out and buy more homes. So every single year, at least once a year, but I would really recommend quarterly, you are looking at your portfolio. Look in the profit and loss for each individual property, see which ones are performing well, which ones are not. That will help you not only see if you need to sell a property, but also really help you identify areas for your portfolio that are performing well. Maybe you've got a house in Florida that is absolutely killing it. The rents are going up $200 every single year, and you should buy more there because it's got a ton of profit. Only looking at your portfolio on a quarterly or yearly basis is going to allow you to see those patterns so that you can continue to invest there. Again, maybe you've got a property that's just eating away at your profits through those repairs, and then you need to sell that property, but you should always always be evaluating. I highly recommend that you are partnered with a great real estate agent that can help advise you on that and lead you along the way, either with your in-state or out-of-state portfolio. They can at least just give you some advice on what they see coming with the market, what's happening, what you could potentially get. Maybe you could sell all of those properties and go invest into something commercial and continue to grow your cash flow. So evaluate the portfolio, see where the weaknesses are, where the strengths are, what you can do to improve, and how you can continue to grow it. Last but not least is buy more real estate. That is something you should be doing every single year. It should be a goal for you every year to add to your portfolio. Maybe that's buying a brand new property. Maybe that's adding a unit to an existing property that you've already got through an ADU or through a garage conversion, something like that, that you can continue to generate more income. And you just need to live as thrifty as possible in your normal daily life so that you can go buy more real estate. I was just recently at a real estate conference where Tom Ferry, the #1 coach in the world for real estate, said if he had one regret in this life, it was that he did not buy enough real estate. Now, he owns a ton of real estate, but his one regret is that he didn't start doing it earlier and he didn't buy more earlier on, because he would be so much further ahead. I don't want that to be you. You need to be looking to buy more real estate every single year. Maybe you have a little bit of change this year and you need to go buy in a lower market. Go make it happen. Add a door to your portfolio. Maybe you had a great year and you can buy multiple in a lower market, or maybe you can buy in a higher priced market that's going to bring you more for rents. But make it a goal to buy a property every single year, whether that's leveraging equity you've got in other properties, or just cash that you've accumulated, or partnering with somebody, or into a real estate syndication, whatever it may be. You need to be investing in real estate every single year. Watch that portfolio grow, watch those profits grow, and continue to buy more real estate. Those are the 3 things that you absolutely need to do every single year if you're going to be serious here in the real estate investing game. Those are just at a minimum. There's many more things that you should be doing, but you have to be raising rents. You have to evaluate your portfolio, and you must buy more real estate. Buy as much as you can, find every deal that you can, pursue them, find the financing to make it happen so that you can grow that portfolio and continue to grow your wealth. If you enjoyed today's video, please take a moment, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. I'm here to help you break out of the 9 to 5, gain financial freedom, and grow wealth through real estate. We'll see you next time.